What's good, YouTube? Bob back with Abdul Aesthetics, and I just woke up. I woke up to some more terrible news in regards to the Shawn Rhoden situation. The Mr. Olympia organization has effectively revoked Shawn Rhoden's ability to compete in the 2019 Mr. Olympia and potentially any Mr. Olympia or competitions, period, until further notice. So when I first saw that, I was like, well, yeah, this stuff is getting really serious, because there has never been a time in the history of bodybuilding when something of this magnitude has happened, where someone was charged with a crime this serious and their permission to compete has been revoked for the current year and years to come. Of course, there have been bodybuilders who've been, arrested for crazy things, but nothing this serious. I think if you remember back in 2016 when Kai Green had his little spout with the IFBB and they just decided to remove him from competing in that show that year. And we all thought that that was crazy. This is a lot more serious now. So Shawn Rhoden is definitely gonna have to go through what he has to go through to get out of the situation. That's if he's innocent, because at this point it's still allegations, nothing set in stone. It's crazy that they did this to Shawn, but I kind of understand why, because if he were to continue training and continue focused on the Mr. Olympia and not worrying about this case, and then he eventually either won or placed very high at this year's Olympia, and then it came out that he actually did it, it's not a good look for bodybuilding at all. So the commission is really at a impasse. It's really they really don't have any other option but to do this, and this is how business works. If you're like branded by a certain company and something like this comes out, they really have no choice but to let you go, because they don't want any negative attention on them. So that's always something you got to worry about when doing business. What you do affects the business, so they have to look out for their best interests. So if you can't calm yourself down, then they have to let you go and cut all ties. And on the flip side, if it turns out that none of this is true, it's also a bad look, because I'm not sure, but I think he may have the right to sue them for whatever reason. It just seems as though he would have that right. I honestly believe that they're kind of jumping the curve, because he hasn't been convicted. None of the stuff has come out as true. It's still just raw allegations. You know what I'm saying? So if this person, whoever this person is that was involved, if their sole goal was to damage Shawn Rhoden's career or damage his public view or how the public views him, they've effectively done it. And I can say that from experience, because back in 2016, when I got arrested for something that I didn't do, I got a whole video talking about that. When I got arrested for something that I didn't do, I'm pretty sure anybody who knew of me to that point and anyone who didn't know me after that point had a completely different view of the type of person that they thought I was. I understand completely how public opinion and public view works. Things are looking real bad for Shawn Rhoden. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, because this stuff, it seems like it's gonna be a daily unraveling of what's going on. With that being said, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed being updated yet again. And until I get more information, deuce.